Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore revealed that she has finalized her divorce from her ex-husband, Marc Daly. In an interview with People magazine, Kenya said, after 3 years of litigation, I have finally been granted my divorce. She continued, as a hopeless romantic, I still believe my forever person exists and know I'll have my happily ever after ending after all. What are your thoughts on Kenya Moore finalizing her divorce? Al, what do you think?
Oh, I think finally, shoot, she took longer to divorce that man than she did being with that man. So I'm glad she's able to settle it. Hopefully, both of them can find some type of love with somebody else. And I also like the fact that they're going to share joint legal custody. Now, she has primary physical custody, but I'm glad to see that he wants to be a part of his little girl's life and that they are sharing joint legal custody. Good luck, Kenya. I wish you the best. And good luck, Mark. The same to you as well.
All right. Q, what do you think?
I'm super glad. I think a lot of women want the marriage, the child, the picket fence, the dog, whatever. I am glad that Kenya got her baby out of this deal because she seems to be so much happier that she got her child. I hope that Kenya and a lot of women who watched Kenya's story and men learn a lesson from this and learn how your life can be totally turned upside down and inside out when you rush into things for the sake of fulfilling a feeling or for the sake of fulfilling a role that society says you should take on. Anybody with 2 eyes and a half a brain cell was able to watch, and we only saw what they edited and put on the television screen, that this marriage, relationship, whatever it was just not right. But as a woman, she wanted it so bad. She kept pushing and kept going. And then, made a baby in the midst of a relationship that was not right. And I know she doesn't regret her baby, and nobody should. But we can all agree that this marriage and this situation in a perfect world was not the situation that a child should have been created out of. And she paid the ultimate price because this man tried to break Kenya and take her through the ringer. I have no respect for Mark whatsoever, but Kenya is also partly accountable because she chose him and put up with this BS from him for the sake of fulfilling prophecy. But I'm glad that it is finally over and that Kenya can sleep easy at night, have some peace, because nobody deserves to be tied up in court with no half a man like Mark for all this time.
I'm like, about damn time. And I know she's been trying to get this finalized for a very long time. And there's been a lot of pushback, and a lot of it came down to money and what people wanted to get out of this. And by people, I mean Mark. I wish society would stop putting so much pressure on women that they're not validated or worthy, or they're nothing if they don't have someone to validate them by being a wife or a mother. Because I cannot sit here and say that doesn't play a big role in the pressure that we feel. I remember my mother used to hit me up every morning when I was 35, right? Mm-hmm. Have you met someone? Have you met someone? I want grandkids. And I'm like, Mom, like, if I met someone, I'll tell you when I do. Like, I'm not going to, just get with someone just because. But you made me feel like I wasn't, not just her, but society makes you feel like you're not worthy. And I think that's what a lot of women get, especially Black women. The first thing people say, well, where's your man? Well, if you're so beautiful, how come you ain't got a man? It's hell out here in this dating scene. It's hell out here. And don't be on television, be rich and be a target. There's a lot of F-boys out here trying to get a nice little place, a nice little piece, or get on television or promote their struggling restaurants. I remember being on the phone with Kenya and I heard Mark in the background. I was disgusted. I can say it now, but I was like, God damn, I'm glad she got out of that shit.